And last minute bonus question for Dave, received a week ago. Hey there, patient and always manly Matt. I just watched The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance for the first time. I know, where have I been since 1962? A main location is where lawyer Jimmy Stewart is working in a family restaurant called Peter's Place. It is clearly written in bold font on the side of the building, set in many prominent shots, not to be confused with Hank's Saloon across the street. Question for Dave. Did you know this? No, I did not know that. I don't think I've ever seen The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I can sort of hear the theme song in my head. Man who shot Liberty Valance, man who shot Liberty Valance. But I don't think I ever actually saw the film. Did Peter's Place in Kitchener know this? That would be an interesting question that I definitely can't answer at this late date. Ain't it cool? Yeah, that is really cool that Peter's Place would show up. Also, there is another Peter's Place, 749 Broadview Avenue, Toronto, Ontario. It's a family-style American Greek cafe. Any relation, do you think? Very possibly, because there was a Peter. Like Dino was the owner of the place most of the time that I was going there. Peter opened Peter's Place as a disco and bar with the Athenian restaurant attached to it at just the right disco moment in whatever year it was that he opened it. It would have been 1983. I'm pretty sure that Denny and I were broken up, so it would have been 83 or around there, which disco finally arrived in Kitchener. Charlie's Backyard behind Charlie's Restaurant was the first real glitzy disco, and Peter's Place was probably the second one. So both of them were extremely crowded, extremely lucrative. And then I don't know if Peter found out how things were going, but Stages opened down the street, which was in the old Odeon Theater, which was like the interior of a theater, and with disco balls and shooting lights and all the rest of it, and dry ice. I remember taking Steve to set there. It's like this poor country boy from Vermont and just going, he never even imagined that places like this exist, and here he is walking through one of them. And Peter sold Peter's Place to Dino just before that, and Peter's Place effectively crashed because that's the way clubs work. It's why they design clubs that can be built, and you're just putting in some stuff like wire fencing and things to look really cool and some lights, but don't spend too much money, because as soon as the next hot place opens, this one's toast. That's just the way the game is played. So it's possible, because I don't know where Peter went. I know he went back to Greece eventually, but it's very possible that he went back to Greece and decided to come back to Canada and decided to open another Peter's Place in Toronto. So thank you for that information and that question, Dodger. Always appreciated. And I think we should have a new tradition for Please Hold for Dave Sim. Anytime that we are talking about MJ Dodger Sewell and answering one of his questions, and he is always the earliest guy to get one in. Early bird bonus. While I'm talking about stuff, if you don't have to show something on the screen, let's show Dodger's Fish and Chip Restaurant, and let's show how you get there, and let's have Google Maps. And this is a swordfish guy. This is a swordfish guy in California. If you're in California and you drive around California a lot, and you happen to come near Mike Dodger Sewell's neck of the woods, hey, this would be a good place to go and spend some of your restaurant money if you're a restaurant type.
I can do that.
All righty. You go, Manly Matt Dow.